Welcome, and thank you all very much for being here today. It's a great day to celebrate the opening of the Day Center at Grace House. And this is also an exciting day for Union Mission, but more importantly for those that are facing homelessness in Savannah and Chatham County and the surrounding area. And as the needs of our community evolve, we must rise to the challenge. That's how we work every day. And Union Mission's using our experiences, data, and the voices of those that we serve to help identify needs and generate transformative solutions. And over the past year, Union Mission has expanded its programs to include Parker's House across the street. Many of you all came for the grand opening. Thank you for that. And I want to tell you, over the last 11 weeks, we've served 60 unaccompanied homeless women. We thought we'd serve 100 in a year. But in 11 weeks, we've served 60. And a good number have already found housing. And last night, we had 21 women who were spending the night in our facility receiving our services and all the wraparound services that we provide. So that was a much-needed program. In addition, we've added rapid rehousing in Statesboro, Georgia, and hope to add that next summer in Chatham County. And with today being World AIDS Day, I'm pleased to report that we just received notice of a 17% increase in funding to expand housing and wraparound services through during the next year through our HOPWA program. So that's very exciting news as well. So today we're proud to partner with the City of Savannah and the Chatham Savannah Homeless Authority to launch a best-in-class solution that bridges gaps in services for Savannah's most vulnerable residents. The Chatham Savannah Homeless Authority will be increasing its outreach team, which Jennifer DeLong will talk about in a few minutes. Not Darcy anymore, right, Jennifer? She got married a few weeks ago, so congratulations to her. And we'll be working closely with CSHA in partnership to get the word out and get individuals to this facility so we can meet people where they are and help them find solutions to their housing and other needs. Here at Union Mission, Grace House is a 72-bed facility for men. It's for individuals returning to the community from incarceration, those that are homeless, and then we also have some transitional housing here. With more than 60% of our emergency housing residents being employed, which I think is fantastic, and more than 90% being employed in our traditional housing program, we see an opportunity to fully utilize this facility during the day for other needs. And by expanding with the new day center, we'll provide an environment that offers recreation and relaxation to the homeless searching for stability and safety after carrying the burdens of trauma, substance abuse, homelessness, etc. With the ultimate goal of moving people to stable housing, this new program will provide individuals experiencing homelessness with basic daytime needs such as food, clothing, referrals and access to resources, supportive services, and shelter from weather conditions. And the day center will be open Monday through Friday, excluding holidays, from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. and serving up to 50 or more individuals daily. And Union Mission has many volunteer opportunities I want to mention. It takes a village to make these programs successful, and so if you're interested in volunteering, you can talk to us or even go to unionmission.org. And the Day Center at Grace House will also provide tools for the homeless community so that we give them a hand up and not just a hand out. Union Mission has a great track record of success moving people to stable housing, but we're always trying to do more, and we will continue to do so. And we appreciate your support as we continue to achieve a higher level of success for our clients. I would like to finally extend a thank you to the City of Savannah, the Savannah Chatham Homeless Authority for their partnership and commitment to making a difference for the homeless in our community. And I would also be remiss if I did not thank Goodwill of Southeast Georgia, who's been very instrumental in helping get our residents employed. They do job skills assessments and also help with job placements. And finally, I want to thank our staff here at Union Mission and our board of directors who tirelessly help to make an impact for our residents. So please help me give them a round of applause. So I'd now like to turn it over to our board chair, Neely Dunn, for a few additional remarks. Neely.
Good morning. Thank you all for being here today. On behalf of our board of directors, I'd like to say how much we appreciate your support and how much we appreciate Mike and his team for everything that they are doing for our community. This day center is the epitome of teamwork, and it will be a blessing to so many in our community. I've actually served on the board for almost 10 years now, so I've watched our organization grow in many ways, and we're moving forward with such momentum. But as the mayor said, when we celebrated the opening of Parker's House, it doesn't end after today. There are multiple programs and there are multiple people in need, and today is the perfect example of how we can all work together to show our kindness and give back in multiple ways. So thank you for being here. We certainly appreciate it. I'm going to turn it back over to Mike.
So it's now my pleasure to introduce Mayor Van Johnson. As I mentioned at our ribbon cutting at Parker's House, Van has been a tremendous asset to our community in trying to help solve the homeless issues that we have. And so I'm very proud that we're associated with you, Van, and what we're doing here and the support that you and Jay and the city are giving to this effort across many different avenues. So please welcome the mayor.
Thank you, and good morning on an absolutely beautiful but crisp day in the world's greatest city that we know as Savannah. As a moment of personal privilege, and I did see our clerk of Superior Court, Tammy Mosley, trying to hide in the back. And in this season, after the season of gratefulness, yet in this season of Advent, the season of waiting, the season of expectation, I'm extremely grateful, Chief Terry Enoch, and our school system and our law enforcement agencies, because today could be a much different day. And I could tell you, as someone who lived that life along with our law enforcement agencies yesterday, we have a lot to be grateful for. And we should be very grateful that it was a hoax, but yet an overwhelming show of law enforcement cooperation and support. We ride hard for our kids. And so thank you, Chief, and the superintendent and everybody. And we're going to find who did this, and they're going to pay for real. That being said, we've committed, and I committed personally as mayor of this city, that we were not going to run away from things because they were hard, but we were going to run toward things because they are hard. And that we were going to make a substantial impact on homelessness in this community. And if we had anything to do with it, we were going to do all we could to make sure that not one single person in this beloved community did not have a roof over their head. To that end, they created an opportunity to really talk about homelessness in the big, larger sense, and the things that are needed to be able to serve those folks that are experiencing not only chronic homelessness, but those that are experiencing transitional homelessness. And we created opportunities in talking with our agencies to really be able to find out what their needs really were and find out what their wish lists really were. And then to be able to put together the collaboratives, the partnerships, and most importantly, the money to help be able to make these things happen. And so what we're so grateful for Union Mission, for the work that's just been happening on this corridor in a relatively short period of time, that's changing lives every single day for people who are experiencing some of the hardest times of their lives. We're certainly grateful to our city manager, and part of the reason why I wanted him here is because he plays on big fields in this space. He knows what he's doing, and certainly we are now rowing all in the same direction, particularly with our interagency Council on Homelessness. Certainly our work with now the Chatham-Savannah Authority of the Homeless with their new director that I don't know her last name yet, so she'll just be Jennifer. Is it DeLong? Darcy? DeLong. So she's gonna have to give me 6 months or so to get that together. Um, but that we're all working together. We're all looking at best practices. And we're saying if it works, then we're committing at the City of Savannah, we're going to put the money together to make it work, which is why LOST, L-O-S-T, is so important, because the City of Savannah is playing in the major fields as it relates to homelessness work. And we need our county to be a part of that. And so the reason why when we talk about the monies that we need is because we're able to take the monies that we get from sales tax and be able to turn that into things that help people right here in our community. So I'm excited for this day. I'm more excited for what this Genesis represents. This is not the first day center, and I've told the city manager, we're gonna have plenty more. And so we had, I think we spent, what, $225, $226 on this, $1,000. We're gonna find some more, and we're gonna have them all across the city. And we're gonna love on people, we're gonna love on people, we're gonna love on people until everyone has a place to be able to go. Mike, thank you so much for your leadership, and we are so appreciative that we have partners that are ready to work. God bless, thank you so much.
It's now my pleasure to ask City Manager Jay Melder to come forward, and I just want to say that since Jay's come to Savannah, he's just been a champion for the homeless and trying to find solutions in many different areas, from not only day centers, but also finding housing, because we need housing in this community. And he's working very closely with the service providers to find solutions. So Jay, we're proud that you're here, and thank you for the support on this day center, and we look forward to doing more. So Jay Melder.
Thank you, Michael. Mayor, it is a great day in Savannah. It's a great day center. And you know, what the day center represents for the people that Union Mission and our partners will serve here is a place to operate, a place to come to out of the weather, out of the elements, a place to get a hot meal, a place to connect with service providers, to work on their careers, to work on their housing goals, to work on reaching their full human potential. We all here standing today have a place to operate out of every day, whether it's an office, whether it's a home, whether it's both. And the Union Mission Day Center is going to be a place for people to operate out of every day and to make those steps and to climb that ladder in their own life. And at the City of Savannah, we are so proud to be able to support this effort. It's a best practice. It's a proven tool to help people move along that journey to reach their full human potential. It's a proven tool to help reduce homelessness in our community. And it's a really tough job. It's a hard job. But hard things are made easier with great leadership, Mr. Mayor. I want to thank the mayor and the council for supporting these programs. It's made easier by great partners like Union Mission, like the Homelessness Authority and Jennifer DeLong. It's made easy with fantastic public servants. I talk a lot about this with our team and when I'm out. Great public service starts with great public servants. And at the City of Savannah, we have them in droves. And I just want to thank especially Carrie Reed and Margaret Williams, who Carrie is the director of our Human Services Department. Margaret's the assistant director. These public servants work 16, 17 hours a day to get this money out the door, short-staffed, care about the work, do things. So I just want to give them and their teams a round of applause. I want to ask our partners at the Homeless Authority on the outreach team to raise your hand. Let's give them a huge round of applause. This is some of the hardest work in our community, Chief, and you know that. And they're out there every day connecting with people, treating folks with dignity, and helping connect folks to better services and to a better pathway. And so I just want to just say here to be thankful that I'm in a city that wants to support these types of efforts, that want to see big things being done, and we're going to work a long time and make a lot of progress on it. Michael and Mayor, and I want to thank the board. Neely, such a wonderful thing y'all are doing here at Union Mission and filling a lot of gaps and meeting a lot of needs. And this is exactly the kind of partnership and exactly the types of organizations we need to grow in Savannah and keep working hard. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Jay. And as I mentioned earlier, we're doing this in partnership with the Chatham-Savannah Homeless Authority, and they're starting a new outreach team as part of this whole effort as well. And Jen DeLong has been a great partner with Union Mission and the homeless service providers, and so we're excited that she's leading the effort at the Homeless Authority, and I want to invite her to the podium to say a few words.
Thank you so much for this opportunity, and I'd like to say thank you to Team Savannah, because you are like our 911 hotline, and I think we're your hotline in reverse. Sarah, Tanja, Carrie, Margaret, the whole team at Team Savannah is fantastic. Jay, thank you, sir. And the deal is that hard to reach homeless individuals are hard to reach. And it takes an effort like street outreach and day center opportunities, because if you're in the field doing street outreach and there's no place to refer them to during the day, or they may not want to go into the services that are being offered, then having the opportunity to partner with an organization as amazing as Union Mission for a day center is fantastic. And that was immediately recognized by Mr. Melder as a gap in services here in our community. We have a lot of great service providers. They're doing excellent work every single day, and truly we stand on the shoulders of giants. There's been a history of great homeless service work in our community, from Inner City Night Shelter, Family Promise, Union Mission, Salvation Army, you name it, Emmaus House. They're all doing great work, but it takes collaboration, partnership, connection, and communication in order to make serious advancements in this space, and that's now being done. We're all in the same boat. I agree with the mayor, rowing in the same direction. This is fantastic, and what a great day for the city of Savannah. Our homeless street outreach team works really hard. We've done some really big camp movements lately, and that has been an extreme challenge, but working together in partnership ensured that the individuals living in places not meant for human habitation were able to get to safety if they so chose. Were able to get into services if they so chose. And we were able to offer them those services, and that's great. So that's what this team is going to do. They're going to be out in the field every single day, offering opportunities for individuals in places not meant for human habitation, people in public spaces, to come into services, to get connected to services, and really get the help that we know they need. So thank you, Union Mission. Thank you, Union Mission's board. Thank you to our board at Chatham-Savannah Authority for the Homeless. Thank you, Team Chatham-Savannah Authority for the Homeless. It's an excellent team. They do great work every single day. And we're currently working on a new housing initiative, tiny homes for families and individuals struggling with homelessness. It's going to be built right beside our Veterans Tiny House Village. It'll be an 86-unit place for individuals to go who are experiencing homelessness. And we're super excited about that, but we could not be doing it without collaboration and partnership. It just doesn't get done without collaboration and partnership. So thank you so much, and we're excited to begin this work.
Thank you, Jen. I do want to point out that we are doing some construction right here now. Yesterday we had Giving Tuesday, and we're so proud the community jumped on board with us and has funded this new courtyard we're building right behind us, which will now be part of the day center as well. So that's fantastic. So I want to thank the public for that and our contributors. But we've been here since 1937, starting as a soup kitchen, and we'll continue to offer diverse services so that we go forward. And we thank you for being here today, and we thank you for our ability to help the clients and for the programs that we're able to do here in the community. And all of us together, really working together, we can make a real positive difference as we move forward. So at this time, we would like to go ahead and have our honored speakers join in on doing a ribbon cutting for the new facility. So Suzanne's going to come up with the ribbons and the scissors.
Let me acknowledge you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see.
Just wanted to take opportunity. I see Reverend Dr. Andrew Young, who's here representing Senator Raphael Warnock. So glad to have you, and we'll be talking about opportunities for the federal government to play a bigger role in the great things happening in Savannah. Thank you.